Modern life carries a quiet, constant tension. People argue about everything. News feels manipulated, corporations feel dishonest, and more than ever, people feel like they have to question everything they see. This skepticism now reaches past specific headlines or politicians. It has begun to impact the way we view our neighbors, our leaders, and the institutions we once relied on for a sense of common direction. For most of human history, trust functioned as an emotional safety net. People lived in localized communities where confidence in others was built slowly, forged through long-term relationships and shared daily experiences. Because information traveled slower and came from a handful of familiar sources, it was much easier for a community to maintain a shared agreement on what was happening in their world. The internet replaced that slow-built trust with an explosive, high-speed digital landscape. The sudden disappearance of that gradual trust left a massive societal vacuum. When that foundation disappears, it creates the creeping feeling of global instability we experience today. Today, human beings process a non-stop barrage of headlines, video clips, and conspiracies every single second. The sheer velocity is driven by a distinct economic rule. The digital system financially rewards the capture of human attention, rather than the verification of accuracy. This diagram illustrates how digital algorithms act as gatekeepers in this system. They actively sort incoming information, blocking slower, nuanced data and pushing only the most highly engaging content to the surface. The system works because it exploits our biology. Human attention is neurologically hardwired to respond most powerfully to distinct emotional triggers, specifically outrage, fear, and controversy. Because the algorithm prioritizes these triggers, reactive content overpowers calm discussion. With this highly charged information moving at such extreme speeds, identifying objective truth becomes difficult for the average person. The code underlying these platforms prioritizes conflict as a design choice, because conflict produces the engagement that sustains the system. This volatile digital environment collided directly with a very real decline in the reliability of traditional institutions. In recent years, successive economic crises, major political scandals, and visible corporate greed shattered public confidence in systemic power. The algorithmic speed of the internet acted as a massive accelerator. It threw the gasoline of digital misinformation onto the fire of these institutional failures, making the dysfunction feel inescapable. To sustain engagement amid this chaos, algorithms learn to feed users information and opinions they already agree with, creating deep digital echo chambers. Look at this diagram of social overlap. As users are isolated in their curated feeds, they slowly lose the ability to comprehend perspectives outside their own. Disagreement hardens into a total refusal to engage. People no longer view the other side as simply wrong, they view them as inherently untrustworthy. This collision creates a deeply polarized society. It's an environment where everyone is talking, but fewer people are capable of truly listening. Beneath the data and the politics, there is a hidden human cost. The human brain did not evolve to process this relentless volume of fear and uncertainty. To protect itself from extreme emotional exhaustion, the brain involuntarily adopts a defensive shield. People resort to blanket skepticism to manage the daily cognitive load. Critical thinking and questioning powerful institutions are healthy behaviors. Blind trust carries its own obvious risks, but total systemic distrust presents a much sharper danger. When society loses its shared reality, the basic functions of civilization begin to break down. Without a baseline of trust, large-scale cooperation becomes impossible. Local communities fracture, social stability breaks down, and relationships weaken. On an individual level, a deep, pervasive loneliness quietly grows across the population. Trust is an emotional requirement for human survival, necessary to feel safe and connected. The existential challenge we face now is finding a way to rebuild that connection within a digital architecture designed to break it.